Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's RB Leipzig versus Manchester United.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Cherki, Openda, Hamsik, Jonathan David. Fluency of movement. Can he put them in front? And it's gone behind for the corner. Oh, no danger now. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Best. And on to Zambrota. More than decent this from United. Chances on. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Gianluca Zambrota. Top-class defending. Marek Hamsik. Bernardo Silva. And credit due, a good intervention. The keeper completely untroubled. Danger dealt with by Thuram. Taylor. Now with Silva. On to David. Openda. Ferran Torres. They've given it away. Hamsik. Ikoma Luis Openda. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. George Best. Can he find the right pass? Opportunity to take the lead. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. The first half here comes to it. Here's a change for Manchester United. The second half underway. United with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Campbell. Now with Azar. Torres. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Jonathan David. Kenneth Taylor. And the ball back with United. Best. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Well, what a stop that was. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Brilliant save. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Cherki. George Best. Shevchenko. Taylor. Hamsik. Ryan Cherki. Ikoma Luis Openda. United come away with it. Smuggled away. Ikoma Luis Openda. Openda. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Eden Hazard. Shevchenko. A good and fair challenge. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Vili Orban. Silva. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Openda. Jonathan David. Ryan Cherki. Cherki. Oh, genuine chance. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Can he put it in? Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
David. And he's made headway. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Ole Romani. And a play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. This could be the equaliser. Taylor. And he's in. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Bernardo Silva. Ikoma Loiso-Penda. Genuine chance. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Silva. Romani. Kenneth Taylor. And Leipzig come away with it. Ikoma Loiso-Penda. And Essien was able to deal with the danger. Well, the half-time interval is fast approaching. It's Leipzig leading here. Stuart, your overall take. Can he get them level? And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Ikoma Loiso-Penda. Real chance. Well, he really wants his brace.
Well, he looks so bright today. His movement has been excellent.
Will this corner bear fruit for them? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the... So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? Openda. David. Bernardo Silva. Orsolini. Now with Silva. Romani. And teammates around him. Could be troublesome. Well, fantastic reflex action. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Ryan Cherki. There to win it back. Taylor. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig. It has to be, and it's an excellent save.
Well, I always fancied the keeper to make the save. He's really good in those situations.
Michael Essien. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Determined defending. Taylor. Openda. David. Ikoma Loiso-Penda. Just the challenge that was required. And the minutes are ticking away. Can Leipzig get over the line in this one?
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think they've just about deserved to be in the lead here. Can they now just see this game through for what will be an excellent win?
Hamšík. Silva. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what their fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Can he make it count? And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Essien. And support available. Real chance. Spot on with that tackle. Surely. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Ryan Cherki. On to David. Openda. Taylor. Now probing here is Marek Hamšík. And does well to keep it in play. And steered back under a bit of pressure. He's in here. The net is staring him in the face. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. And they've played their way into trouble. Silva. Alexander-Arnold. Top-class defending. Mendy. Maldini. Bernardo Silva. And Leipzig in a position of menace, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. The first half here comes to an end. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And teammates around him. And they might forge ahead. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Michael Essien. Orsolini. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Essien. Very quick thinking there. Jonathan David. David. Danger averted. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here, but quick thinking defensively. Openda. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Orsolini. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Hamšík. Ryan Cherki. Danger averted for now. It's got to be! Oh, a really good save, and it remains all square.
Well, he's just saved his team from defeat here. It's a great save, I would say.
Orsolini. Romani. Now with Orban. Hamšík. Taylor. Mendy. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. He's in behind. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's RB Leipzig taking on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Ole Romani. And Real's creative tent. Can they forge ahead? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. They favoured a short one here. Silva. Ikoma Luis Openda. Bernardo Silva. Hamšík. Taylor. Ole Romani. Silva. It's with Hamšík. Ryan Cherki. Orsolini. Kenneth Taylor. Marek Hamšík. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Marek Hamšík. Silva. Well, you can sense the threat is there. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. And he's through here. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Chance here. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Ikoma Luis Openda. And it's opening up. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? Really getting stuck in. Openda. Well, he took care of it defensively. Taylor. Marek Hamšík. Ikoma Luis Openda. Ole Romani. Hamšík. Kenneth Taylor. 30 minutes left for play. Openda. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Orsolini. Marek Hamsik. David. Did well to win the ball back. Oh, that's a fine pass. This could square the game. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Mendy. Kenneth Taylor. Cherki. How can they open up the defence here? It's there for him. 10 minutes left for play. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Taylor. Essien. Romini. A delicious piece of skill. Still level. Real Madrid. Well, it could be on for him here. And still danger here. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Will he finish? Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Pressing high up has its advantages. Romini. Bernardo Silva. Can he finish this? And couldn't keep himself onside. Well, no stopping him. And can they forge ahead? Still not clear. Ole Romini. Attacking possibilities for Real. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Can he put it in? And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Taylor. Bernardo Silva. Ole Romani. Kenneth Taylor. Very quick thinking there. Ryan Cherki. What can Real do from this position? Well, disappointing end to the move. Taylor. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Well, he's certainly not alone. But nothing comes of it. Jonathan David. Bernardo Silva. Wasteful from Leipzig. Leipzig have possession again. Kenneth Taylor. Same story, couldn't hang on to the ball. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Magnificent challenge to win it back. To give them the advantage. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Taylor. Ryan Cherki. Openda. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can he find the right pass? But they dealt with the threat posed. Just 10 minutes to go. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Leeds United facing RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Zinedine Zidane. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Still possibilities. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Jonathan David. And Leeds have the ball again. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Kreis. Nedved. And teammates around him. Cole. Oh, such an elegant finish. How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it. And the ball is moving again, so having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Oh, this could level it. In it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Andriy Shevchenko. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Zinedine Zidane. Now with Bale. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. A fine reading of the situation. Openda. Leeds doing well to regain possession. Oh, he's lost possession. And the ball back with Leeds here. And nothing comes of that attack. What about the stoppage time situation? Opportunity it is. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Not out of the woods yet. And in the end, no damage done. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Marek Hamšík. Taylor. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Might take the lead. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Silva. Alexander-Arnold. And very deftly cut out. Bernardo Silva. David. In with a chance. Oh, that's not a good clearance. And problem solved for now. Shevchenko. Now Cruyff. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Shevchenko. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Zinedine Zidane. David. Taylor. Now with David. Silva. Leipzig unable to retain possession.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
And no-nonsense defensive clearance. How can they turn? This could be the equaliser. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Jonathan David. Cherki. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Sporting facing RB Leipzig.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
David. Ikoma Lois Openda. Can he make it count? And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Just knocked it out of there. And they have possession again. Marek Hamšík. Maldini. On to Silva. It's with Hamšík. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Can they forge ahead? And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a fine pass. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. And the referee blows for a foul. Federico Di Marco. Now with Guendouzi, Marek Hamšík. A lot to like about this Sporting move. To take the lead. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. And the ball is moving again, so having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Shevchenko. Ryan Cherki. And he read it well. Torres. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Rui Costa. The first half here comes to an end. And underway again with Leipzig hoping to find a route back into the game. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Matteo Guendouzi. Attacking possibilities for Sporting here. No, high quality defending. Jonathan David. David. And Sporting come away with it. Now, options are plenty. And it's opening up. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Kenneth Taylor. Andriy Shevchenko. Fernando Torres. He's in behind. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the action underway once more. Is it a question of how many for Sporting today? Bernardo Silva. Jonathan David. Fernando Torres. And in with a real chance. And offside, unfortunately. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Openda. Well, an attack that lacked that final punch. Bellanova. Well, quite clearly trying to waste a bit of time. And a tidy challenge. Torres. Torres! A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Nuno Mendes. Tanaka. Ryan Cherki. Masuaku, Granit Xhaka, Zinedine Zidane, and on to Beckham. Now with Mateta. Just the challenge that was required. Taylor. Mendy has it. Ball played nicely. It might still be problematic. And problem solved for now. Bernardo Silva. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Can he put them in front? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. David Beckham. Xhaka with it. He has teammates around him. Zidane. This could square the game. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Mendy. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Tanaka. Alexander-Arnold. For the lead here. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. And a disappointing throw. Well, we're into the final half hour. Beckham. Zidane. And this to level it. Ryan Cherki. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Zinedine Zidane. Tanaka. Just 15 minutes remaining. Jonathan David. On to Hamšík. And back with Hamšík. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here's the replay. What a superb volley this is. He strikes it so cleanly and he times it perfectly.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Marek Hamšík. Ikoma Luis Openda. Real chance. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka's lost the ball, and the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what their fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's RB Leipzig, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Ryan Cherki. And Bernardo Silva has it. And play halted, free kick given. Kenneth Taylor. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Bernardo Silva. Jonathan David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Zico. Kenny Dalglish. David. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Must take the lead here. It's gone in, and well, he might celebrate on the back of that. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Rivaldo. Determined defending. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Manuel Ugarte. Cherki. David. Openda. Marek Hamšík. Now with Silva. A real opening now. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in. Dalglish. It's with Rivaldo. And he has options available. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Stuart, your thoughts?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game. They've won their
Could pull one back here. And there it is. Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. That is that for the first half here. So back underway here into the second half. Hamšík. Mendy. Openda. Jonathan David. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Chance here. Foul there. Free kick awarded. A very timely interception. Openda. Is it going to be? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Well, we're into the final half hour. Marek Hamšík. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Kenneth Taylor. And he's broken free. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Manuel Ugarte. Ugarte. Rivaldo. Ryan Cherki. On high marks for that pass. Is it going to be? Well, nearing the end here, and a story of Leipzig bossing this game.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times.